Techmas here today, and today we're going to be talking about the wonderful, infamous Angry Birds. So, Angry Birds is well known and on all iDevices, really. It really first came out essentially on the iPhone when they first started introducing apps, and it was one of the first popular games, I would say, on there, other than the jailbreaking community adding games to it when it first came out, as far as the iPhone is concerned. At first, when Angry Birds came out, it was the biggest hit ever. And one would argue that it's still a big hit today. However, I would say it was a huge hit. It made the developers, Rovio, insanely rich. So they decided to essentially release it on every device you can think of. I have an HP touchpad with a hacked Android build that has it. But by default on the HP touchpad, which is WebOS oriented, it actually has the game on it. And it has it on Windows phones, so pretty much any mobile platforming game, even PCs have it. So they have it on social networking now. And I like it more on Google+, but they add more features to this one, and we're going to be taking a look at that today. So as you can see, I am basically on the Angry Birds page. What you didn't see before was I had a daily spin, which is very similar to me to that Bejeweled Blitz, where you have the spin and you get essentially a modifier or cheater, I'd really call it. So we're going to start off with the original, which is called Poached Eggs. And as you can see, it's pretty much the same Angry Birds that exist on mobile. You got the same intros. However, look at this. This is what I call your cheat modifiers in this one too, and we'll discuss this one in a second. So essentially, Angry Birds plays, if you've never played it, you essentially just take your mouse, you click on the bird with the slingshot, and essentially you drag it across, and the whole idea is that the birds have stolen eggs, so you're just trying to get revenge off of them. And I shouldn't say birds, it's really pigs. How pigs and birds went together with this, I have no idea. So we're going to essentially just kill the pigs. So I'm going to drag and then release my mouse. And I killed all the pigs. Now the ideal goal is to essentially get the highest score. And in my case, I didn't get that much of a high score. In fact, I think this one's a little bit more challenging in the fact that they want you to use these modifiers. So I'm going to show you one of these modifiers right now. So I'm going to click this one. And as you see, it's pretty much the bird has increased its size. So therefore, it will do more damage. So I'm going to drag and release pretty much. And watch. Now my score increases to 33,340. Let's see if I got the 3 stars. And as you can see, I got the 3 stars, but not because I did it by any talent. And by the way, these modifiers are not on any other version from what I can tell. Maybe Google+, I haven't played it in a while. They could have updated it. But I haven't seen modifiers on the original Angry Birds game. Where's this one? And there's also a couple other modifiers here too. This one being handy. Makes it essentially a bigger slingshot. And as you can see, even then I didn't do well. But you can see I still got more pigs, so I can just drag them across and still not do well. And let's restart this. And we'll use our modifier again. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. In this case, I sucked completely at it, but this might have caused something good. There we go. Not even close to my score. Now here's another interesting one. Here's another cheat. And it makes it basically an eagle's high score, which essentially is the infamous eagle that shows you how to finish the level. But in this case, they don't have that. So as you can see, this is pretty much the original Angry Birds with some modifications to make it easier. They also have a Facebook exclusive levels called Surf and Turf, which was probably something Facebook paid for, just to have the game exclusive. Now this is in beta, and I'll show you in a second, but it's got more modifiers as you can see here. I'm not going to get even close to a high score. And there's other different levels. Each bird, by the way, does a different thing. The yellow ones happen to be a speed when you click on them. Essentially, you launch them and then click on them. Now, these blue ones, which are tiny, I will show you. Actually, I'll get a pretty good score. There we go. Anyways, these birds, which are tiny, and I'll show you in a second here. I'm too good at this. This level, anyways. Actually, I did miss something. So when I drag these birds... Oh, oh, look, I increased my score, too. Anyways, let's try this again. Like I said, sometimes this game is evil and addicting. So I'm going to try to suck here. And this bird right here, if I drag it and I hit click, it splits it into 3. So as you can see, it's an interesting form. I mean, this is a Facebook exclusive levels, and they're giving it to you for free versus $1, and I haven't seen any advertisements yet, other than their Angry Birds offers, which can be easily blocked by AdBlock Plus. There's also other levels, too, called Mighty Hoax, which is an interesting one. So essentially they're fake pigs that they're hiding. So as you can see, one of these, I believe, is a fake. And yes, I do suck at this round. And that's the level fail you get. And I think I might have scored, luckily, in this. Yep. Only have one last shot. Let's see if I can do it. If not, we're just going to end it here, and I'll tell you my general opinions of this game. And I fail epically. So anyways, guys, as you can see, Angry Birds is pretty much, they have the original levels from the Poached Egg section, which was essentially the first Angry Birds. I think people would agree they took pretty much the first couple of levels in Angry Birds. And you can compete against your friends here. None of my friends have been playing. But that's pretty much it, guys, as you can see. Thank you guys for watching this essential review of Angry Birds for our Facebook. Like I said, essentially it has all the qualities of the original Facebook, plus a little bit of extra levels and some cheats, essentially, if you want to view it as that. So you can play against your friends and have a good time with Angry Birds Beta for Facebook. Definitely comment, rate, subscribe, and follow me on Google+.